Okay. Do you know what's really weird to me is like the Karen content. You know, whether it be a skit or like the reactors like content, because you know I kind of feel sorry for them, all these like Karens. You know, because there must be something really, really sad and resentful and genuinely kind of something kind of dark in their makeup, in their mental state, for them to behave like that. And it kind of makes me wonder what happened to them to make them like that as adults, because you've seen it. I mean, you've even seen it where they've had kids and the kids are like, don't do that, and like really embarrassed by their parents' behaviour. And so it does make me wonder what it is that makes these, you know, these Karens so kind of irrational and volatile and so just very raw and all over the place and just plain outright nasty at times. Something must have really happened to them, whether somebody hurt them as adults and turned them against the world, or some really traumatic event happened in their past to make them turn out like that now. I mean, I know we use the term Karens, although I don't quite understand it. Obviously, the only real reason I can say they call them Karens is because the person who first started behaving like this and doing this behaviour was called Karen, and it kind of stuck. But for people to behave in this kind of manner, to be outright so volatile in society, to the point where they yell, scream, shout, they're so irrational, so you can't reason with these people because you can't, and it doesn't matter how hard you try, these people cannot be reasoned with. They insist that everything they do is right, that they cannot be wrong in any circumstance, that they know the laws better than everybody else, that they're above the laws, that no matter what, you cannot go against them. Because if you go against them in any way, shape or form, even if you use the word no, or I'm sorry, or they take it as a personal attack. And if that's the case, and the fact that they do, well, it is the case because we know it's the case because that's how they work. And I don't know, really shitty day. It does make me wonder what these people have been through to make them behave like this. I mean, if you think about it, like, psychologically, there is something wrong with them. They've gone through a transition of a kind. And every time I watch a Karen video or a reaction video or a skit with Karens in them, God, this is really cheap. kind of reconfirms that everything is personal. Take everything so personally, they feel like they're being attacked, always being attacked. It's not like a one-off, you know, like they walked in somewhere and they're just having a really bad day. But it's a personal attack all the time. It's like somebody is just, these people, these women, these men, that the male Karens, I don't know what they're quite called. I don't actually know what male Karen's called. I don't think we've got a name for them yet. Or if we have, let me know, because I have no idea. Anyway, but the fact is, these people, that these Karens and male Karens, and you know, they go on the attack, and they are attacking people, whether they are attacking them verbally and so, you know, or physically, because sometimes they actually do attack them physically. You know, they are actually crazed, you know. And we've seen reaction videos where they actually are so crazy looking that they physically go for you, you know. And you just sit there and you think, why? And we laugh, and it's funny because it's just hilarious. There's no rhyme or reason to the way they behave or why they're doing what they're doing, except for the fact that there isn't one. But as much as I find the skits quite funny and very cleverly done, by the way, I find the reaction videos kind of sad rather than funny, because they're real time. You know, somebody's filming all of that as it goes, and creators are just reacting to that content, to those videos that are put up on social media by real people. By people who have taken these footage of these Karens in real time, you know, who have then posted this experience, you know, and you just sit there and you think, that's not funny. If that Karen attacked people, or made that person's life really difficult, or damaged somebody's property, or called the police on people for no reason because they felt personally attacked by others, that's not funny. You know, I don't find that funny. I find that really sad, and I find it even sadder because these Karens, they do it because they seem to be like, it's like they're being personally attacked, like somebody's actually attacking them, and that actually kind of puts to the point where if that's how they feel, if that's what's going on inside their heads, to bring about a reaction like that, to make them feel so aggressive and so kind of to the point where they're exploding all over the place, verbally, mentally, emotionally, physically, kind of just lashing out at people, breaking people's property. It's never theirs, it's always somebody else's, like in restaurants, cafes, fast food restaurants, and or cars, buses, people's gardens, houses. We've seen it where they actually just attack other people's properties or try to harm other people's, you know, animals because they're trespassing into their property, you know, and they don't like it and they're feeling personally attacked by this very minor, very slight kind of nothing. And I just sit there and I think, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Because somewhere in your past, whether it be as an adult or as a child, there is trauma there, and it's deep set and it's rooted in, and you're not dealing with it, and you're using that trauma to lash out at the entire world. And you just think, these people need help, and we're laughing at them. And yeah, I do find the skits quite funny. They're quite cleverly done. You know, they take people's stories and they are clever. And I don't spend most of my time, you know, when I watch them, I don't laugh out loud. It's not, ha 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 ha, that's really funny. It's very clever. You know, it makes me smile. You know, it's not a, oh, that's hilarious kind of funny. It's a, that makes me smile. It's great. You know, that's cleverly done. But the reaction videos just make me feel really kind of, what's wrong with these people? There's something very, very wrong with them. And what kind of needs to happen is that somebody needs to like gather these people up, put them all into a room together, bring out a load of psychiatrists, and they do need psychiatrists, not like counsellors or therapists. They need proper like psychotherapy. That's what I think, yeah. Because somewhere in their past, somewhere within that lot, there is like some deep psychological trauma to make them behave like that, to make them feel like they are being personally attacked. There's got to be something deep rooted in them. And they need to go at it. There needs to be like a block of, you know, psych ward just for them. I know it sounds really crazy, but you know, it kind of needs to happen where they like stop screaming at the world for once and just deal with their issues for real, rather than scream at everybody as if it's their fault. And I don't think they'll ever agree to just sit down with a therapist and start a healing process. You know, some of them might, but on a whole, probably not. You know, some of them, they might just do that and might change. But as a whole, probably not. And it's my only opinion, and they'll never do it, and it is only my opinion, and you can thrash me for it if you want. I don't care. But someone needs to gather them all together, give them their own psych ward, and not let them go until they've spoken. They've spent 6 weeks with a psychotherapist and actually done as they've told, and actually opened up and done a full course, like a 6-week course with a psychotherapist, one-on-one, you know, and as they do it and learn to like let go of the anger and the resentment and whatever it is that's been making them so volatile, then they can be released back into society as decent human beings. But that's just my personal opinion. And then maybe, just maybe, Karen can get her name back, and she won't be associated with these socially abusive, volatile people anymore. You know, because there are some really decent Karens out there. And I feel very sorry for those really decent Karens, because they're linked in with the really horrible things. But yeah, it is only my opinion.